welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a peachy spring look. I know I just did a spring look, but I feel like number one, this is going to be a different kind of spring look, and number two, I can't let spring go by without doing a peachy look. You guys know that I will do my makeup however I want, whenever I want, but I know that some of you guys like to keep, you know, things in categories. That being said, we all have our, I don't know, like go-to makeup looks. Some people just have one. I feel like I have like a few, and a peachy look is actually one of my favorite looks. I like to have a peachy eye, nude lip. I love a peachy blush, so I was like, we have to have a peachy look. Before we get into the video though, I quickly wanted to say that I'm so sorry for my lighting. You guys, I am still trying to figure this all out. I'm only like a little over 6 months in, I believe, something like that. So I'm still trying to figure it out. I was supposed to order another light. It hasn't been in stock. I keep checking. I'm hoping that will help me out. But I try to use the window to help me out with the lighting. But in one of my last videos, towards the end, I looked really orange. And I know it's the lighting because when I was first applying the foundation, it looked one way. And then by the end of the video, even my background was like orange. So I'm trying. I'm so sorry. I'm learning. But also, I don't know what it is, and I have a feeling it might be the camera, and right now is not the time to go out looking for an expensive camera. So, that being said, please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video, or as often as you like to be reminded about my videos. My videos are here for whenever you guys want to come back and watch them, and let's get into the video. So, going into the palettes we're going to use, today we're going to go in with the Thirsty palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. You guys, I love this packaging. It's so cute. And let me show you the inside. So the inside of the palette looks like this. We may also go into the ColourPop glitters. I'm not sure just yet, but we may. I also have my Makeup Geek Mega Matrix palettes on the side just in case I need them. You guys, I'm being serious. I always have them on the side in case I need them. Okay guys, so I am primed and ready to go. So I'm getting right into the Thirsty palette, and we're going to go ahead and apply the first shade right into the crease, and this is just going to help be a transition shade as well as to help blend any eyeshadows that we apply after this. And then going in with the second shade, we're just going to try to build this shade nice and bright. Okay guys, so I had to go in with my Mega Matrix colored palette, and I went into this shade right here. I don't know why, but that little peachy shade from the Thirsty palette wasn't giving me like the depth that I wanted. Like, it was on there, but it was like very light. So now we're gonna go ahead and deepen up this outer corner just a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop it right back into the Thirsty palette and just deepen this a little bit. So I kind of want it to look like a monochromatic peachy rosy look. So we're gonna try to keep it darker, but with shades that would kind of fall under the same shade. Okay, so now I have that on, and as you can see, it's definitely a lot darker on the outer corner, and then it fades into a little bit of the lighter version of that peach. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I have that on now, and now we're going to go into the glitter. I was sitting here trying to decide what exactly I wanted to do, but I think we're just going to go into the ColourPop glitters, and I'm going to try to mix in basically a little bit of these three because I want to keep it pretty peachy, but none of those are like peachy, you know what I mean, like the pinky peachy. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to try to mix it all up and together, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply this here in my inner corner and then bring it out. Okay guys, so I have the glitter on. I zoomed in just a little bit more so you can see the glitter here. I think it came out to pretty perfectly peachy here. So I want to go ahead and deepen this up just a little bit more. You guys know that sometimes I like to go back in there and just, you know, fine tune everything. So we're going to go into the Makeup Geek palette and I'm just going to try to, I don't know, come up with like a good shade to put on the outer corner here. Mixing just a couple of colors. And I'm kind of like patting it on because it's really close to the glitter. And we don't want to take off the glitter. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I added a little depth here, and also earlier I forgot to mention I did clean up on the bottom of my eye, and you can see the line there, but later on I'm going to try to fade it in a little bit to the bottom waterline, but that is more or less what I'm going for. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I finished that up. So now we're going to go into the skin and we're going to go ahead and prime our face with the liquid powder by Farsali. I did a video on this a while back. I haven't really used it here with you guys. So I'm just going to apply the small amount on my hand and then I go in here, I rub it and rub it until it's dry. As mentioned in another video, I do really love this stuff and I think that it really does work, but you definitely have to like try it out and see how much you actually need for your skin. I definitely feel like this is one of those products that you have to be patient with and you really have to play with to know how to put it on. Personally, I love it. I don't mind it. It definitely helps and it definitely like makes my skin look so smooth right here. But I do think that if you're like super oily like I am in my nose, I do think that you may need something a little bit stronger. Again, I feel like I need something that like completely seals my nose in, especially right here. And for foundation, we're gonna go in with my Milani Conceal and Perfect. I absolutely love this foundation. I was just trying to give it a break because I feel like I used it in like 10 videos in a row. I love this stuff. Okay, so now that I have that on, we're going to go in with concealer. You guys, I absolutely liked this concealer, but I do think it's a little light for me. But we're going to go in here and I think we can make it work. And then I'm just going to go ahead and set that with some translucent powder. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I also set my face. I just used my L'Oreal True Match and I just used my powder brush and that's it. So we're going to go ahead and bronze a little bit. And I'm just going to take this shade Always Summer and blend it into a little bit of Soltera. This is my brightening and bronze from Animal Cosmetics. And I want to bronze, but I'm going to keep it not so heavy because you guys know how I like to apply my powder. I like to kind of apply it like I'm bronzing and then just fade it up where I need to set my face or where I like to set my face. But today I feel like I went a little heavy-handed with the powder, so we're kind of just finishing off bronzing here a little bit. So now we're going to go into one of my favorite blushes. You guys, I absolutely love this blush. I feel like it's a perfect blush for summer and spring if you like to, you know, only use your makeup in those days. But also there's some kind of depth to it that I feel like it goes into fall. Let me go ahead and show you what I mean and then, you know, you can be the judge of that. So if you can see here, it's like Marble Eyes. This is the shade Bellissimo Bronze. And of course this is a Milani Baked Blush. This blush just, I don't know, like it does something to me. I absolutely love it. And if you guys are curious as to why I apply my blush kind of like going up, it's just simply because I like to keep everything, I don't know, being pulled up, kind of pulling my face up. You guys, I know that I'm chubby, but it just helps. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and I applied that blush, and now we're going to go in with highlight. I just want to go in with a soft highlight because I applied quite a bit of blush. This is the Ciate London Confetti highlighter, and I love this highlight. And then to set our face, we're just going to go in with our Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Mist or spray. Okay guys, I'm back and I zoomed you in just a little bit. I'm sorry if the lighting is off. I'm just trying to get through the bottom lash line. So we're going to go right into the shadows and basically mimic the same shadows that are up at the top. And so I'm just going to bring the shade down here and blend. And then going into the second shade, I'm just layering that right over. And then smoking it out quite a bit here. And then adding our depth. Okay you guys, I'm back. I went ahead and I applied my eyeliner, my mascara, did a little bit of a wing, nothing too major with the eyeliner. I don't know if I like this mascara. I don't think I do. But moving on, that'll be probably the last time I use that. I'm going to go back into the Thirsty palette, and I'm just mixing two shades together, and we're going to pop that in to the inner corner. I mixed the wrong two shades, but I like it, so we're just going to go with it. Okay guys, so for lip liner, I'm going to go in with that Oh Sis shade that we use for the eyeliner, and then the Animata Cosmetics Dulce lip liner. I'm going to apply this one first and then apply this one on top, just to kind of tone it down a little bit. So basically just like that, and then we're going to top this with the Animata Cosmetics Mami Spice Latte. And okay you guys, so once that Mami Spice Latte is on, that completes the look. I do want to quickly mention that I went in with this ColourPop Lippy. This is the BFF3, and I just added a little bit of depth on the outer corners because I do like a little bit of dimension on my lips, and then once I put that Mami Spice Latte, it almost looked all like one note, and I just, you know, I like to kind of have that dimension in the lip, so I did go in with a little bit of that. I do quickly want to mention that this Thirsty palette, I don't know how I feel about it, you guys. I love all of, that almost hit me in the face. I love all of Jeffree's palettes, but this one did feel a little more stiff. Like the shadows are just, I don't know, like they're smooth when you touch it, but they're kind of like hard in the pan. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just my palette, maybe the other ones are totally fine, but I did just want to mention that. And I quickly just want to say thank you guys for like randomly messaging me and stuff like that. I feel like I have more communication with you guys in like Instagram and my DMs and stuff like that. I truly appreciate having random conversations with you guys trying to connect with me. Most of my supporters are definitely people that I don't know. I mean, it's not a huge surprise. I think we all know that your biggest supporters are usually people that don't know you, and I really appreciate it. I know you guys see my mom randomly in the comments and my husband from time to time and whatnot, and obviously I really appreciate them, but it always means so much when people don't know you, and I don't know, they take the time to like get to know you or send you a random message or just encourage you in some way or another. Truly, any subscribers, any likes, any comments, anything, I truly appreciate it all, because it all matters to me. But yeah, guys, I will let you guys go, and I will see you guys in my next one. Adios!